Hey guys, Clay Cards here, back with the first video that I have done in a long time. Well overdue on a video here, but you know, things get in the way. You explore some other business ventures, you create a website, PSA absolutely explodes, and then all of a sudden you're too busy to do videos. So thought it'd be appropriate now that the Clay Cards grading website is accepting SGC submissions now to kind of share my experience with them and my first submission back from them. I sent these in I got them back on Thursday of this week, and I sent them in 2 Fridays before that. So I got them back in 13 days. That is from the time they got them to the time they were back in my hand. 13 days. So it was honestly a little weird to get stuff back that quickly. So I'm gonna go through these. I already know the grades. I have this is stuff that came from my PSA pile, and then when PSA shut down, we kind of went the other route. Gonna try to walk through a little bit of what I saw in the grades. Obviously, SGC is going to have a different standard for grading than PSA will. So I'm going to try to talk about a few of the differences, and hopefully that'll give you a little bit of insight when you're looking to grade with SGC. Most of this stuff was actually picked up in the Dallas show back in March. So a lot of Curry, Durant, a few Kobe's. Color stuff from the last few years. So start off with a Curry Optic Hollow 9.5. If you aren't familiar, SGC does a 10, which is pristine, and it's got like a gold label. And then they have a 10 gem mint, and then they go 9.5 mint plus, 9, 8.5 down from there. So just to give you a little insight there. So the Curry Optic Hollow, another Curry Optic Hollow. So a pair of those. I think the surfaces were good. I think the 9.5s are, this one's on back centering. So this centering's pretty far off on the back as opposed to a 10. And I think this one had a little spot on the front right there. Just a small spot, so. That's on those two. The Durant here got an 8.5. I believe this is on centering. SGC is a little bit tougher on centering than PSA has been. If you look at the white line here, normally you can tell on Prism by looking at the dots. It should be 3 on each side, evenly spaced. But it's a little tougher to tell on the waves. So if you look at the line here and the line here, a lot more space on this one than on this one. So I think they got that one on centering. These typically, the 2018 Prisms, you can get some corner wear on here, but this one actually looks pretty good. So I believe that one is a centering problem. Same thing here with the Kobe. This one was an 8.5. Centering is the issue on this one, top to bottom. You can see the purple here and the purple down here. So pretty far off center on this one, actually. More of a test run for me than anything, just to see kind of what something this off center would come back. So 8.5 on that one. 9.5 on this 2017 Durant. Kind of a good look with the black here and the black slab. Not a bad looking card. I do like that they put the serial number on the front here. Let you know if it's a jersey number or what exactly the number is. So not a bad addition. I got a silver here. And then a Curry Optic Hollow 2016. I think this one had a small surface spot. There's one right there. I think it's a touch off center as well. So that's probably the reasoning for the 9 on this one. Actually pretty well centered on the back, but I think it's a touch off center on the front. and then that little spot. So nice one here. Hollow 10 Durant. The 2016 Prism or 2016 Optic stuff is pretty tough. So nice grade there. Happy with that one. Good looking card. Curry Orange T-. Again, serial number on the front. Not a bad touch there. Curry Fantasy Stars Pink. Again, serial number 10 on this one. This one was really clean. So happy with that. Older card here. This is an old Iverson Refractor. 2001 Mad Game. Looks good in the slab. Man, I don't remember what the issue was on this one. I expected this to PSA 9. Might be that corner. I think it's probably that corner right there. So I actually expected this one to PSA 9, so I'm not surprised at all with the SGC 9. And then a Kobe Hot Prospects. Again, came out of the PSA pile, so happy with that one. Pretty clean card overall. So nice one there. A Dirk MVP from 2012 Prism. Boy, he looks a lot different there. That is a old Dirk Prism card. A 9 on this Kobe All Sport rookie. I think one of the corners has a touch of white. Yeah, that one right there. So can't say I'm surprised by the 9 at all. Was shooting for a PSA 9 on this one, so the SGC 9 is not a surprise at all. A little bit of chipping up here. But I imagine since it was on the back, that wasn't as big a deal. And then a 8.5 on the Ray Allen Fleer Metal Fresh Foundation. Again, soft corner right there. Some of these are test runs, just so I kind of know what we're looking at grade-wise. Again, same corner, a little soft. So what we were expecting there. Pink Ice 9.5 Lebron. A 10 on the Purple Wave Curry. These waves are usually pretty tough grades, so it's nice to see that one 10. Pretty well centered on the back as well, so just a clean card. This was a nice surprise. I think I expected this one to PSA 9, so getting the SGC 9.5 on this one was nice. The back is all black, so you get a little bit of corner wear. A little bit on the bottom there too, but pretty good card overall. This one's a centering. You can see it left to right, so a lot more white space there than there is here. So PSA 9 on this Brady. PSA SGC 9 on the Brady. Boy, gonna have to get used to that one. Montage. Again, this was kind of a tester. I thought this one would PSA 9, so I'm not surprised with the SGC 9. There's a soft corner on the back. Let's see it up there. So that corner's soft. So wasn't surprised by the grade at all. Numbered out of 10. Kind of just wanted to get it slabbed. 8 of 10. So nice card there. Nice one here. This one looks pretty good in the black slab as well. Kevin Durant Mojo from 2018 Prism. Go hard or go home. A little bit of whitening on this corner up here. So, again, this is another one I expected to PSA 9. So, happy with the 9.5. Kind of seems like the ones that I think will PSA 9 can kind of go either way. just depending on what the issue is. Like if it's a centering issue, I would almost expect it's 9. If it's just like a little soft on the back, maybe you can go 9.5. Still feeling my way through this, but here's another Mojo. This one's a Curry. This one actually has the print line going right through there. So again, this is a tester. Was just curious to see what they would grade the print line. Looks like on print lines we're looking at a 9. So, and this one's actually pretty clean on the back. Corners are not bad. I think the camera makes that one look worse than it is, but that one's not bad. So print line going through there, got a 9. And then a Kobe. I actually really like the look of this card. 2010 Contenders Patches, Kobe 10. Clean card. Expected it to PSA 10, so SGC 10. Makes sense there. Ended up sending 150 cards in, so probably get faster as we go here, but wanted to kind of give the thoughts on the grades as compared to PSA versus SGC. Let's see what we are looking at. We'll say pretty well packaged, coming straight from them, but should be expected. You know, paying for a service should be shipped well. Here we go. Then they sleeve the top one so there's no damage to the slab, and they sleeve the bottom one as well. Nice one here, mosaic blue-green Kawhi. Nice one there. I expected that one to PSA 10, so again, SGC 10. Nice one there. This one I was a bit surprised with. Usually thicker cards are just tougher overall. Kobe and Jeremy Lin jersey here. So usually the thicker ones are just tougher overall. And the back of this one, there's a small corner issue up here. But it was pretty clean. So I would expect a PSA 9 on this. Again, this one just has the small corner issue, and ended up getting a 9.5 through SGC. So not a bad card there. It looks really good actually with the black, you know, the names in black and the select logo. Actually looks pretty good, so that's a cool card. They are slabbing the thicker cards now. I know there for a while they weren't able to. And this slab is, I think this slab is actually thinner than the PSA slabs for the thicker cards. It feels thinner. This is actually a nice slab on this thicker card, so pretty happy with that one. Then we got a Paul Pierce. This one was another tester. There's kind of some chipping all around the edge, just because the refractor finish didn't get quite finished. You can kind of see some of the chips. I don't know if I want to call it chipping, but it's just, I don't know, it didn't get finished all the way. You can see it all the way around the edges. Not so much on the bottom, but there's some. So, but I thought this would be a sweet looking card, and it is, with the black border on the black slab. So good looking card there. Again, the grade is about what I expected. So nice one there. I thought this was another cool one. I thought this would look good in the black slab. Jeter Black Diamond Triple, numbered out of 1500. So cool one there. This one was a surprise to me as well. I thought this would probably be a PSA 9, so getting an SGC 10 on it is pretty exciting. Being a Browns fan, Chubb's a favorite of mine, so it's a nice surprise. I think there was just a little bit of surface scratching, nothing like serious, but it wasn't perfect. And then this bottom corner, so a little white. but it's not bad. So nice surprise there. This one's cool. Really love the looks of this card. Again, being in Ohio, Griffey was one of my favorites. So this one was cool. Wasn't really sure what to expect on this one as far as PSA goes. I mean, it's a clean card, but with the die cut, like, I don't know, the cutting's just weird. And they grade these pretty tough. So was happy with the SGC 9.5. And actually I think, again, the black slab, I think it looks pretty good on this card. So nice one there. This is one of the pristines. I think there were 3 or 4 in this sub out of 150 cards. So pristine Durant orange out of 39. Again, this card's in really good shape. Nothing on the corners. Just a really, really clean card. So as you should expect for a pristine 10. This was another tester. Probably a PSA 9 in my eyes, but this one had some issues. Trying to remember what the issue was on this. That corner's not perfect, and I think the surface had some scratching, but it's really tough to see it through the slab. So, nice numbered pools card anyway, and then the black border on the black slab. Again, thought it looked nice. So, Trey Young, Phoenix Pink out of 75. This one was a 9.5 as well. Nice card there. One of my favorite sets, Fleer Authentics, Kobe 10. Again, nice one there. Expected a PSA 10 here, so the SGC 10, not a surprise. Guard Duty 2013 Prism Curry. Nice card here. I think this one had some surface scratching on the front. Yeah, I think this one had some surface scratching on the front. So got a 9 there. I was really happy with this grade. The die cut stuff's really tough, so getting a 10 on one of the die cuts was nice. This one's in really good shape though. I know with PSA I probably would have expected a 9 here just because it's really tough to get 10s on this die cut stuff. But getting a 10 here is great. Durant Refractor. This one was in good shape, so not a surprise on the 9.5 there. Just a touch of white on this bottom corner. Just a touch, not much. So maybe if you're, I would say at this point it's kind of safe to say that if the only issue is just a touch of white on a corner, you can probably expect a 9.5, I would say. Just thus far through the experience. That would be my take on it thus far. Nice green USA basketball Curry. Curry's so hot, so it'll be interesting to see what some of this sells for, with Curry being as hot as he is right now. This one was centering. I think I sent another card like this in. Don't see it here. I'll actually set this one aside and we'll come back to it when I find the other one. That way we can compare them. Wasn't sure what this one would get. I think the centering's off on it. Just a touch. I was hoping for a 9.5 to be honest. But can't say I'm overly surprised by the 9. So a Kobe with the trophy. I don't think they were calling them courtsides back then. Curry photo variation from 2014 Prism 10. So again, this is one where it'll be interesting to see what it sells for. With Curry being so hot, be interesting to see what this goes for. So kind of tempted to throw it up on auction and just see what ends up happening, but I sent 2 of these in, so let's wait on this one until we find the other one. Sent 2 of those as well, so let's wait on that. Durant Prism 10, Fast Break, again, serial numbered, black on black, good looking card. Kobe 10, this is pretty low end, but I thought it was a perfect card, so I thought I'd go ahead and send it. Got a 10, so good result there. Durant 10, actually 2 of them. I got 2 of these mosaic camos, 2 and 21 of 25. So nice pairing there. And then these were cards that I thought were in great shape, so even the black corners here are in good shape, so the 10s were not a huge surprise, but a nice result. Let's take a look at the Gasol. I think they got that one on centering left to right. Yeah, this is thicker than this. So I think they got that one on centering as well. I would have expected a PSA 9 on this one, so not a surprise with the grade there. Let's keep it moving here. See if I can get the color. All right, let's do, that one's light actually. Let's do this one. So hopefully this has been informative thus far. Really just wanted to get a feeler out there for you guys on what you can expect grade wise, just based on what the, well, if there are any issues with the card, what you can kind of expect grade wise. I think the corner thing is interesting. Cards that you would think, yeah, this is probably a PSA 9. I think that sending cards that you think is a PSA 9 to SGC might be the move. Get them back quicker, and I think that a lot of the corner issues can be 9.5s. So we'll see if that stays true throughout the rest of the sub. But here's the other deal. I got 1.9 and 1.95. So there's those. I think they got this one on centering left to right. If you compare it to the yeah, so if you look at the right side right here, there's more space on this one than on this one. So I think they got it on centering, this one on centering. And this one was good, pretty good shape. So there's those two. Uh, 9.5 on the Lebron. If you compare that to the Durant we looked at earlier, the blue or the line, the gray or white line is a lot better spaced on this one. So just confirming that Durant earlier was on centering. 9.5 on the Curry Silver. Again, it'll be interesting to see what the Curry stuff sells for with how hot he is. 9.5 Starburst Kawhi, good looking card with the Spurs color and the black SGC slab, the Tux. Chris Paul, one of my favorite cards out of this sub. Numbered Chris Paul. Not totally sure what the problem with this one was. Maybe a little dimple there. Right there. I think they got a little dimple, but nice card nonetheless. Wanted it slabbed, so. Was curious to see how they graded the hypers because PSA pretty much auto-9s hypers. There's a print line right there. But that's kind of how the hypers are designed. I don't know. There's a lot of print lines on hypers, so. Grade didn't surprise me here, but there's another. So just like the, was it a Curry earlier? The Mojo that had the print line. So there's another print line that was 9'd. So 2 print lines, 2 9s. Fast Break LeBron 9.5. A Purple Wave LeBron 9. That one could be on centering left to right. I think it probably is. Back corner's just a touch soft, but not bad. So probably a centering. Fast Break Curry, number 1 of 50. 9.5. These have an interesting story. These were cracked from PSA 8.5s. Well centered. So thought I would experiment, but obviously these have the black borders, so the chipping is really easy to come by on these if you've ever had one. So this one's pretty significant. That's a pretty significant chip right there. But I ended up with the 9.5 on it. They may have graded this just comparing to other cards, because these are really tough grades. They are just brutal on the backs. So like there's a white corner there, a white corner there, and a little bit of chip there. So 9 on that one. But was happy with these. Coming back 9 and 9.5. Curry Select Orange out of 60. Nice card there. 9.5 on the Curry Select Silver. Yep, there's the one from earlier. So, centering left to right on this one. Try to get them up there so you can compare. Left to right on this one. More space here than here. So that's what I believe the grade was there. Curry Blue, I love the optic, like, true colors. Like, I feel like the reds and the blues and the oranges, they're just so, like, crisp. The colors on these are great. So 46 of 49 Curry. There's a Fast Break Red. And I will say I haven't noticed any spelling or errors with the slabs, with the labels anyway. I haven't noticed anything with that so far. Hopefully that stays true and I didn't jinx it, but purple Fast Break, 9.5. Another one of these. Again, I knew these were in pretty much perfect shape, so no brainer there to get them slabbed up while Kobe's still hot. Would have expected a PSA 9 on this one, so again, happy with a 9.5. Corner's just a touch soft again, so there's another corner. Soft corner that was still able to 9.5. So again, the 9.5s are considered mint, right? They're not gem cards. The 9.5s are considered mint plus. So having one small issue with a 9.5 card is not a big surprise there. So select Curry Silver, 10. Happy with this one. Thought this would look nice in the black in the tux. So the Vertex Kyler Murray Red. Again, this is one that I wanted to send it to PSA, but you know, if you send it now, or even if you sent it before, getting it back by football season would be a pretty tough task. So, or an expensive task anyway. So, getting this one slabbed up, plenty of time to get the football season wave. Not a bad idea. Really like this one, Lords of the Diamond Refractor. Again, would have expected a PSA 9 on this one, so the 9.5 is a good result. Card's in good shape. It's just an older card. There might have been a small surface scratch, but the card's in good shape, so happy with that. Really happy with this one as well. Will be interesting to see what these go for compared to the PSA 10s. City Heights Lebron rookie. Looks good in the tux. Good looking card, so be interesting to see what that goes for. This one was off center. Pretty bad. So the 8.5 isn't overly surprising. It's pretty far off center left to right. So again, just another tester to see what they grade. And a Durant Fast Break Blue 9.5. Got a couple boxes left here. I'll try to speed it up a little. Try to point out a few things still on the grading, but we'll try to get it sped up a little here. The video is going on a half hour. Struggling with rubber bands now. Save the first one to keep it in good shape. True Red 9.5, Fast Break Purple 10, and then a 10. I think I sent 4 of these in. I think they all got 9.5s or 10s, and I thought they were all in pretty good shape. So, good result there. There's another 10. A 9 on the Lebron Silver. Probably a centering left to right. That's probably a centering grade, but nonetheless a good tester. It's off center on the back too, left to right. So good tester there. Happy with this one. Curry Camo, 11 of 25. Great card there. Let's set that one aside for now. LeBron Green 9. Not totally sure what was wrong with this one. Touch soft on that corner, but not totally sure what was wrong with that one. I thought the centering on that one was pretty good. So might have to inspect that one further. Nice card here. Red Hot Blue out of 49 Durant. This one's a centering left to right. John Wall Green 2012 Prism. And this one has a surface issue right there. Right there. So was curious to see what this one would grade. I was kind of hoping for a 9. But can't say I'm surprised by the 8.5. Again, that surface issue is pretty significant. Like I don't think it would have PSA 9'd. But again, picked this one up in Dallas. Just tough to pass up on the 2012 refractors of significant players. So Durant Fast Break Blue 9.5. Curry Fast Break Red 9.5. We'll set that aside for now because I've sent a few of those in. This one is surprising to me. This one had just a slight surface scratch on it, and I know it did. Back looks really good though. So they were willing to either ignore or miss the little surface scratch on the front. It wasn't like a huge scratch. It wasn't overly significant. It could have still PSA 10'd, but it'd probably be a 50-50 on PSA 10 or PSA 9. And it might be the same thing here, 50-50 between a 10 and a 9.5. So happy to see it 10, but I do know that there was a small surface scratch on it. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it through the slab, but so that's a nice result. Hopkins I just pulled out of a box recently, so that one should have been in good shape, and not surprised with the grade there. Same thing with this Keenan Allen. Knew this one was in good shape, so happy with that one. This one's cool looking. Refractor Jeter, a lot of black on the card, so the black slab, the tux looks nice. And a Griffey as well. Again, tux looks good on this one. So that's something I found myself considering when I'm going through cards to send to SGC. Like, is this gonna look good with the black edges? And sometimes I'll actually, you know, I took some cards from the PSA pile that, you know, I probably would have still sent to PSA, but was thinking that the tux might actually look better for this one. So we'll see if long term that plays out in the market. But refractor on Rivera. I think this was a centering. Yeah, centering on the front, and this corner is just a touch soft, but you can't really tell. A 9.5 on the Lebron Hollow. Again, these are tough grades, so happy to see the 9.5 there. And an Elite Dominators AD 10. This was one where I'm like, yeah, I might send this to PSA, but I think the black slab on the Venom is going to look sweet. And it does. Really a fan of that. That looks good. Again, this is actually a thicker card, so it went into the thicker case, but the case is still like thinner than PSA's thicker cases. So really happy with the choice to send this one to SGC. This is a nice card. Ended up looking really cool in this slab. So happy with that. Again, I think this was probably a PSA 9. So really happy with the 9.5 as well. That one's a result I'm really happy with on this. And last card of that stack. Curry 9, that one's on centering left to right. You can tell that one's pretty far off center. But left to right centering 9. We'll keep going here. One of these was going to be pretty quick because I sent probably 30 Jamal, not 30, probably 20 Jamal Murray studio cards before he snapped his leg. So that was disappointing. I actually like Jamal Murray as a player and was excited to watch the Nuggets and everything, but unfortunate. I was actually watching the game when it happened too, so I was like, oh no, like it didn't look good. And it was like in the last 30 seconds of a meaningless game, like they were already down like 8, I think. And the comeback was rather unlikely, so you hate to see it happen in that situation too, but hopefully he comes back strong and they can get back in business. The Nuggets can. But bought a lot of these studio cards. I just really like the studio cards. Intended on sending them to PSA, but went the SGC route. Just doesn't make sense with PSA pricing, and even when they come back, you just don't know how long. Or I mean, I could have waited on this for PSA, but it's legitimately going to take more than a year between them, you know, not being able to accept cards until hopefully July at their lower rates, and you know, then between entry and how long it's going to take to grade, you know, it was going to be more than a year, and I just didn't hold that card for that long. So got it slabbed up, and now I plan to sell it. So Sabonis 10, again studio. Really like the studio stuff. I'll try to stack the Murrays up, and we can kind of go through the 10s and the 9s. So Durant 2015 Prism 10. Orange Wave Prism 10. These are just well-centered copies of this card. And then kind of a cool card here, the 48 Bowman Kobe 10. And more Jamal. There's a couple Brandon Ingrams, more Jamal. Jamal Hurt, guys. Jamal Hurt. Okay. So there's a pair of Brandon Ingrams, pair of 9.5s. I actually kind of like the look of the studio cards in the SGC slabs again. SGC slabs might be growing on me a little. Curry Studio 10. A Curry Optic. This is the first year of Optic. These are actually tough grades. Again, the hollows scratched pretty easily, so nice card there. This one was in good shape, so I would have expected a PSA 10 on that, so The SGC 10 was expected. I think this one's on centering, top to bottom. This is really thin right here. So top to bottom centering on that one. This one I was really happy with. I expected a PSA 9 on this one. That corner soft right there. So happy with the result here. SGC 10 on a 2016 Lebron Blue Wave. So happy with that. Then sent another Lebron Silver in, this one 10. So happy there. And last card of that stack is the Curry Red. Again, I like these optics. The colors are so true. So that one's a nice one. This one, I want to get to the Curry velocities because I sent three or four of the velocities in, and they all had different centering. And I think 2.9'd and 1.95, or it was 2.95s and 1.9. So I'll be curious to see those. Which one or which version of the centering they were given the grade 2. So I know we've got that coming up that I still want to kind of talk about or get a better look at. There we go. Perfect. So what happens when you don't record for a while? You knock stuff over, get stuff out of whack. So, all right. So here's this stack. Durant Clutch 9. I think I expected a 9 on that. I think the surface was a little scratched. So that one doesn't come as a huge surprise. Studio Lebron 9.5. Curry 9. I think I kind of expected a 9.5 or a 10 on that. So we'll have to take a closer look at the issue there. Not totally sure. Let me get that corner. But I don't really remember. So might have to take a closer look there. Really happy with this one. These are really short printed. 2013 Prism Red Durant 10. So happy with that. Again, obviously it's not going to do what a PSA 10 will do, but saves a year of my life. So nice one there. Select Durant Blue out of 249, 10. Select Kyrie out of 249, 9. Centering left to right is a touch off. More space here than here. So I'm thinking that's the issue. So if it's off center, maybe it's not an SGC card. Maybe you kind of want to go with the ones that are just a touch, touch of white on the corner. This was a great result. Pristine Durant Blue and Green Mosaic. So that's the second Durant Pristine card. Again, it'll be interesting to see what these sell for with the Pristine. Curry Fireworks Silver 10. Norman Powell. This one's off center, left to right. I'm kind of surprised it didn't go 8.5, honestly. That's pretty far off center. So 9 there. 9 on this Curry. Again, off center, left to right. Centering on this set's tough. And there's my Ingram 9.5. I thought I sent 3, but I only saw 2 there. So 9.5 on that Ingram. Still got the Jamals here. This Jordan was a bit of a surprise. These are really tough grades if you're familiar with grading at all. Just the gray chips and gets whitened really easily, but this is a good copy. So I was happy with this one. Just a touch of chipping right there. Right there. Just a touch, but not bad at all. Not bad by any stretch, so happy with that one. Curry 9.5 orange. So hopefully the pink velocities are in this stack. Fleer Metal Kobe rookie. This was one, I think this is probably a PSA 8.5, maybe a 9, but there's some soft corners. Maybe a soft one on the front too. Yeah, that one's a little soft as well. So I'm happy with the 9 on that one. Here's another Ray Allen. Gotta think this one's corners as well, but I really don't see it. That one's not bad. So not 100% on that one, what the issue was. So I'll have to look at that one closer. Cornerstones, cool looking card. Really cool card actually. So happy with that. There's one of the Currys, and there's another Curry. So we actually went 9, 9, 5, 10 on the Currys. Blue Curry at 59, 10. Durant lime green. This one's off center, left to right. Out of 175. Durant purple 10. Lebron fast break purple 10. Another LeBron contenders. This one I knew would 10, so thought it would be worth it, or at least I thought it should 10, so I thought it would be worth it. It looks good in the black slab too with the Heat jersey, so nice result there. And a Curry white hot purple at a 99. Soft corner there. So that's the result of the or the cause of the 9. Let's take a look at these Currys real quick. So we got a 9, a 9.5, and a 10. So this is the 9, and it's really off center top to bottom. Sometimes for top to bottom centering, it helps to hold it sideways. So you see how skinny it is there, how thick it is there. So that's the centering on the Curry 9. Then on the 9.5, this one's off center top to bottom as well, but I don't think it's quite as bad. Yeah, I would call that top one worse than the bottom one centering wise. Hopefully you can tell that in the video. But I would call this one worse centered than that one. And then the 10, still a touch off, but not, that one might not even be off at all. That one looks pretty good. Again, thickness here versus here, pretty close. So 10 on that one. So that's kind of, I don't want to say surprising, but it's really true to the grade. It was nice to send 3 different cards that add 3 different centerings to them and see what they came back as. So that's helpful going forward. You know, this one was pretty bad. This one's a little better. This one's pretty good. So it was interesting to see that. Kind of happy to see it, honestly, because you know, it just gives some merit to the grades. You know, they're not just handing them out. There is, you know, something to be said for that. And then I got one more stack here. I don't really think we need to go through the Jamal Murrays. There's very little to tell there. Might flip through them, but there's not. I mean, I think they all did 9.5 or 10s. So, excuse me. So here's a LeBron Bowman Chrome. Happy with this one. Again, this is one I would have expected a 9 at PSA. So having the 9.5 SGC, good result. Good looking card here. Blue Ice Durant 10. Durant 9. Got that one on centering top to bottom. Kind of the same thing with the Curry. Top to bottom centering there. A Contenders Patches Kobe. Curry Orange 10. Another Curry Orange 10. Ray Allen 97 tops minted in Springfield 10. Can't really tell you why I sent that one in, but there's a little bit of chipping at the bottom there. See that? A little bit of chipping there, so maybe a misgrade on that one because that chipping is somewhat significant. Although now if you angle it different, you can't hardly tell it's there. So, Soaring Stars, Kobe. This is one I would have put on the border at PSA, you know, might 9, might 10. So happy to see the 10 on the Soaring Stars. Good looking card. Again, another thicker card, 9.5 on the orange. This is probably a PSA 9, again, just because the thicker cards, they just don't hand out the 10s with PSA on the thicker stuff. It's just really tough. So, seeing the 9.5 here, happy with that. On the orange Ice Zion. This one was kind of cool. Stanton, MVP Gold from 2012 Prism. Grabbed this on ComC actually a long time ago. I thought it was a cool card. So, touch of white right there. Would have expected this to PSA 9, so nice 10. That corner's not great, so happy with the grade. And then a Curry Purple 10 from 2016 Prism. Nice card. Touch of white on the corner. But 10 on that one. This is the other pristine card. This is the Murray. And again, the cards are all white borders. I mean, honestly, I bought them because they're going to be easy grades. They're all white borders. The cards are a little bit thicker than like a normal card, but still not thick enough to need like a different top loader for it. They're just a little sturdier. So I bought these knowing that they were going to grade easy as long as they were centered. So got a 10, 9.5. It's just going to be really hard to tell the difference here. That one's top to bottom centering though. Yeah. If you hold them side by side. Top to bottom centering on that one. There's more space on this one than this one. So if we want to get picky, we can do it, but 10 there, 9.5 there, 10 there, 9.5, 10, 9.5, 10, 9.5, 9.5. Dang, thought we were going to go every other there for a second. And I actually thought I had another one of these Lebrons in that submission, but I think it actually was that other Lebron Chrome. I knew I sent 2 Lebron Chromes, so it must be that other one. This one's off-center, top to bottom. Again, black, black. So that was the problem there. So that kind of concludes the SGC submission. Overall, pretty happy with it. Again, I'll have to go back through, but I didn't notice any spelling or flip issues, so that was good. Usually PSA is good for 1 or 2 of those in a submission. Thumbs up there, but happy with the grades. You know, a lot of them were what I expected. There were a few surprises both ways. You know, there was a couple surprises where I'm surprised how well it graded, and then there was a couple others where I was surprised it didn't grade better, but not very many. You know, a lot of it stayed true and kind of was what I expected. So again, if you're interested in SGC grading, shoot me an email, hop on the website. You can submit straight through our website. It's claycardsgrading.com. Create an account, browse around, create a submission. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, but it should be pretty straightforward. Again, I've said this a few times on Instagram or through the website. I think SGC is a good option right now. And you heard me talk in this video. PSA is going to take a year. I mean, just with the, if you're not paying $300, it's going to take a year. So right now, I think SGC is a great option. You get your stuff back in 2-3 weeks. And, you might not be able, if you're flipping, you might not be able to sell it for what you would with PSA, but boy, you can do it 10 times before you can do it once with your PSA stuff. So to me, it makes sense to take advantage of that turnaround time and utilize SGC. So again, if anybody has questions, shoot me an email. I'm happy to help. But that'll conclude the first SGC submission that I've ran. Overall success. Thanks, guys.